let's talk about the Finnish vocational education and training in general. How has it been built up? What's its advantages and the role of the work-based learning approach that is very, very strongly emphasized in Finland, and that I think many countries are not really yet or haven't in recent years understood the great benefits of, and it hasn't really been as appreciated as in Finland, since we have maybe half of the population going to vocational education in Finland, which is a very respected field, versus the academics, which only now people are understanding is not really enough.
Yeah, well, personally, I think the system here is very good. It has many, many advantages. Well, first of all, it is a competence-based system, which means that the skills you acquire while studying, those matter. And whenever you've acquired those skills, or you've learned the stuff, basically, then you just demonstrate that you know your stuff, so that you've learned. And it doesn't really matter how you get the knowledges or the skills, rather. And yeah, that is one of the factors that makes the Finnish system really flexible. So, I mean, one issue that always is somewhat confusing to many, let's say, foreigners, when I explain how this system works, is that if you have one part of a qualification, and then I start explaining that you could complete it while working in a, let's say, a factory, or any workplace, basically, or you could do the same thing in a classroom, and you'll end up with the same result, or you're supposed to end up with the same result, and completion of the of this unit, or the part of the qualification, and that is always something that really, I mean, it's really hard to understand how it is possible. Because, well, first of all, the workplaces are different. And then again, some people are longer periods of time there. And some people just shorter ones. And some people just spend most of the time in a classroom. And you still end up with the same thing. So basically, this could sound that there isn't really a system behind completing vocational qualification or these qualifications in Finland, but there really is. I mean, there is a national level curriculum, but that only includes the topics or the contents of the qualification and the assessment criteria. But how you actually end up organizing the whole thing and how the students learn, those are really up to the schools and even to the teachers to decide. And we trust in Finland that the vet providers, I mean, that we know what to do. We also trust our teachers. So that enables this flexibility within the system. And whenever done correctly, I think it is a very good thing, even in terms of the quality, because that also enables taking into consideration the different ways the students learn. Some like to learn by doing, some like to learn by listening, etc., etc. And yeah, you can just pick the best one.